Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. I am here. I'm not kicking high, but I am here and we're going to see how long we can keep this chat going. Good evening, Dark Lord Monet. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Passamaquoddy. How are you doing, darling? Hoot, hoot. Hey, Pam. Welcome into chat. Hello, Kathy. I am so happy to hear you're feeling better. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, OCO Pete. How are you doing? There is Beryl Pier. Welcome into chat, darling. Good evening, Lisa. How are you doing? Hoot, hoot. Oh. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Deanna. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. I'm a doing. I'm having trouble breathing, but hey, I'm still here. Good evening, DJ Play Nice. Did you happen to go to Willet Grove's channel and get his email address, or do I need to send it to you? Oh, I'm better than I was. It's just went straight into my chest. That's all. I miss you too, Pam. I'm sorry to hear that, Pete. But listen, don't don't you apologize not one bit. You take care of yourself. You get yourself well. Uh yeah, I made some I went a little step further than chicken soup. I made me a big bowl of seaweed. I know people gonna go ew. Uh Seaweed soup. It was tasting good. I was eating the daylights out of it, and then I hit a wall and my body said nope. So yeah. Good evening, morning watch. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Or if you will just email me, I will send you his email address. Hey, I'm fine, Kathy. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. We found, well, my niece ended up going to the doctor today. It's not a cold. It's not the flu. It's not from China. Yay! It's just a random virus and, well, bus driver, kids, cootie incubators. So, yeah, Froster late this year. Late. Yep, the random cruds. And it is a virus. Just not from China, thankfully. I got ivermectin. I make my own. It's called black walnut hull tincture. I don't need to buy it. I make it. Well, my problem is the uh the video that posted today about the cold and flu herbal tea worked like a charm because it all started in my head. And I didn't stop taking it. It's my own fault. I let this get too dry, and then my chest got too dry. And then I'm like, going, oh crap. Because this had stopped but this kept going. So I switched over to a mullein and peppermint tea, which the mullein has been helping break this up. The hardest part about coughing is it's pulling it up from low, so it's harder to cough it up. Oh, CO Tammy, welcome in, sister. How are you doing? But now that I know exactly what I'm fighting, I done busted out the elderberry syrup. I've busted out the elderberry syrup, the ooznia, mother of time. Yep. Yes, I feel a little bit better. I am still winded. Sorry, y'all. Y'all get me in a t-shirt tonight, cause yeah, I had no desire to dress up. What was I going to tell you? Oh, y'all, during that video of making the herbal tea today, there was a reason why I said that batch was only going to be specifically for our use. Because I'm sick. I'm the one that's took most of it. Uh, I don't know how many noticed it, but I covered my mouth every time I coughed. I got accused of coughing over everything. Well, if it got through a double folded over paper towel, I don't know what to, and I'm not talking about a cheap paper towel. It's a double folded over, what is it, Bounty? If it gets through that, then I don't know what to tell you. Somebody expected me to say sorry for coughing over everything. Look, I told y'all the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm going to show you it all. If I'm sick, I'm going to show you what I do to heal myself. Don't Bill Richard. Now, Feral Peer, since I have changed your name for you, uh, I'm not even going to send you any seeds or nothing until I'm over this now that I know it's a virus. Because let me tell you, this stuff is contagious. So, uh, I'm not sending you any seeds until I'm over this because I'm not going to be accused of getting you sick. Good evening, Carol. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. All right. Well, hey, look, I like to look nice at least one time a week. Listen, I have amaranth. If you are wanting amaranth, darling, I've got you. I have got you. I only have to send you one little package of Hopi red dye amaranth. You will have it for the rest of your life, I promise you. Good evening, October Opal. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Hot toddies. I couldn't do hot toddies today. Okay, I'll take care of that DJ Play Nice as soon as the live stream's over. Hey, Dark Lord Monet, how are you doing? Good evening, Lonnie. Welcome in the chat. How does a flower whistle? By using its two lips. Ah, I love it. I love it. So, y'all, I'm not going to be too wild tonight because I am going to fight this and I'm going to try my best to make it at least an hour, if not to two. But yeah, now that amaranth is a seed, is it like a grain? You can use it like you can quinoa. It's really good. Also, when the flower heads of the Hopi red dye amaranth are young, you can cut them up and mix it into your cornbread. I forgot to remind everybody about their goldenrod as well. When it's young, the flower heads are young, you can take the flower heads of the goldenrod, cut them up, and add them into cornmeal too, uh, cornbread meal, uh, and make it just like you would cornbread. It's wonderful. Pam. I think it got you. Good evening, Anna. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Listen, it just busted me. That's all it done. Just busted me. Oh my God, Pete. Oh God. Wait, what smokable? I missed something. What are the coffin say to the condom cover? Oh God, y'all so bad. What do you call a cow after having a calf? You call it decaffeinated. That's an old one there. But yeah, a lot. I've got to answer a lot of questions. Uh, let's see. I also have the book with me this time, so I can make notes. Man, it's always welcome. That's good, Tammy. I like that one. Yep, decaffeinated. I like that. It's past your bedtime. I like that one. Now I got to be careful. I don't want to get to laughing because then I'll get to choking. Uh, the thing is, I'm still waiting. Y'all got to remember, I'm a little slow. I am still waiting for people's names for people to email me. I got the book of names, y'all. All right. If you hear your name, I am needing you to email me. Susie Dixon, I'm needing you to email me. I need to get KP Heathen's email. I need Dawn Deans to email me. I need Victoria Taylor to email me. Uh, let's see. I got them. I need Cheryl Humberger to email me. I need Anna Witt. Wait, Anna Witt was in here, wasn't she? Hold on, didn't I see Anna Witt? Okay, where did I live? I need Anna Witt to email me. All right, I am waiting on people to email me. Well, they can email me because I already have their partner's email. October Opal, I just have not heard from your partner yet. That's the only reason I haven't sent it to you. I'm waiting on Victoria to get back with me. Hot diggity dog. Oh my God. Good evening, Tamara. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. All right, Barrel Pier, that's fine. Now, some of the people are new, so and some people don't realize a community tab post because apparently community tabs posts are not being seen by a lot of people. Having my own goldenrod patch. Just scatter it. It's the best way. If you have goldenrod now by you, that's dark brown and floofy and everything, go get them seeds. Yep, that's why I didn't call y'all's names out. I already have over half the people uh matched up with emails. Pearly, oh good evening. Welcome into chat. Yeah, no. No, I don't do the soy milk. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, y'all just be patient. I've got to get a hold of folks. Oh my God, Pam. Now look, y'all, I ain't never seen not a teat one on an almond. Or any oats. I ain't seen no teats on none of them. I could help it. I crack myself up. Yeah, I joke around about people. Oh, that almond milk is so good. I'm like going, prove to me that that milk come from that almond. Milk it. Good evening, Forest Girl. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, I love goat's milk. Absolutely love goat's milk. Now, for those, now I'm not talking about the ones that are so allergic to cow's milk you get violently ill. Y'all need to try, if you have trouble with regular dairy milk, regular cow milk, they're starting to come out with it in the stores now. It's not GMO milk, none of that. It's, what is it, A2 milk. It's regular cow milk. You can get it in whole and skim, whole and all those watered down milks. Uh, but it's just a natural thing of cows, a lineage of cows, where uh, I love milk. Absolutely love milk. I can get whole milk in me through my coffee. Uh, Hello, Jana. Uh, it's called A2 milk. Try it. I have tried it and I did not get sick from it at all. It's really good. You have to to um, go to my channel on YouTube, my actual channel, and you will see the different tabs under my picture of what is it, home, uh, videos, playlist, blah blah blah, community tab. Yeah, A2 milk. It's good, y'all. What it is the lactose particles. It's naturally broken down in the cow more, and they're smaller, so it doesn't affect you. Hey, Amber, welcome into chat, darling. Hoot hoot. It it's good, Janie. It's good. Amber, I've just got to get your partner's email address, and when I do, I will send it to you. I got some good recipes in there now. Doing about as good as can be, Amber. Oh God, that's bad, Pam. No, at the botanic garden, they just left alone. And sometimes he'll come back. The parent plant will come back. Sometimes the babies will come back from where the seeds were naturally scattered. Siberian motherwort is weird to grow. I'm telling you, can't just. I have tried. I planted a big grouping of them, and only one. Thank you, baby. Only one came up It was a baby 4 feet away from the other ones I had planted. None of the other ones had come up, but the baby came up. So yeah, it's Siberian motherwort is interesting to grow. I will say that. Yep, I've got a cough. I got a cough, but at least this is dried up. No, I go straight uh when because I'm notorious. It's the lineage of my family. When this messes up, it goes straight down. Automatically get bronchitis or pneumonia. Plus one, we haven't had rain here. We are still dry as a bone. Everything's dusty. These idiots keep mowing grass when there's no grass to mow, and the dust storm goes everywhere. There's been spraying the cotton fields for a while to defoliate it, and there's been no rain to beat that poison down. So we're dry as a bone. So we haven't had our normal humidity, which I need humidity, y'all. I have a virus because of cootie carrying family members. Uh, what I use is elderberries, usnea, and if it gets bad enough, I'm gonna bring out the poke root. But right now, I'm using the mullein and the peppermint. Yes, I am Cherokee of Cherokee ancestry. Yes, yes, cooties. Oh my God, y'all so bad. I'm making a really strong tea with mullein leaves and peppermint. And I am putting a coffee filter in my. Yes, I know y'all can laugh about this. I'm putting a coffee filter into my filterless coffee filter in a filter, and straining the tea through that. Well, I know for a fact if you use my link, this is another thing I wanted to bring up. Uh, if you use my Mountain Rose Herbs link, which is always below every video I post, well, the since I become affiliate, uh, Mountain Rose has mullein leaves, organic, cut up, dried, $21 a pound. Now you can get it in smaller. You can get it in 4 ounce. Uh, but yeah, $21 a pound. Also, they have a special going on now that when you do an order, you get to choose between. It don't matter how big or how small your order is. They're doing seed saver special. Um, you get to choose a pack because they're trying to encourage people to grow more of these plants before they go don't want to really say extinct, but like that. You could choose between, what is it? One's a echinacea. I got plenty of echinacea. One's I knew I should have wrote it down. Um, and there's 3 you could choose from, in other words. Now, they posted saying that if you want to make 3 separate orders, you can choose one of each seed. So, and it's a packet of seeds, not just one seed. You can smoke the mullein, or you can make tea out of the mullein. Either or, it'll work both ways for lungs. Okay, Pete, welcome back. Good evening, Nancy. How are you doing? Yes, wormwood is really good. It's good. Now, remember, it's a bitters. Yeah, and all their herbs are organic, sustainably harvested, and grown by small farmers. But yeah, Amber, as soon as I get your partner's email, I'll send it to you. Uh, Mountain Rose Herbs. All right. And the link, all right, under my videos, there's a description box. And this goes for everybody. Most of the people already know it. That's in chat. You will see the little word more. Click on that more. That drops down the description box. That will answer just about 95% of everybody's questions in that description box below it. Now, if I could just get people to read it. All right, now scroll down and you'll see my Mountain Rose affiliate link. I will get a very small commission. It is not charged to you if you click that link. Yes, I have warned everybody. You can absolutely over dry anything in dehydrators. Now, is it because your goldenrod flowers went poof, or are they nice brown and toasty? There's a difference here. That's why I'm asking Sandy. Oh, it's getting better than it was, Nancy. Believe me. Let us in, little wolf. Let us turn up and pee. Also, good evening, Virginia. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Now, why did you delete your message, Sandy? You didn't have to delete your message. Y'all, I'm sick. I'm just answering questions. I'm not upset. I'm just straining to breathe. Oh, and I also wanted to tell everybody that was asking me, Mountain Rose does sell Usnea for those who have not been able to find it around them. Oh, yeah, if I was upset, I'd tell you. Yep. Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Virginia. Yeah, it will because it backed up into your bladder. That's why it backed up into your bladder. Now, women, all women, I will tell you this. You should be taking one cranberry. Well, it depends on how you do what your cranberry pills say. This goes for men too. Y'all should be doing at least 1 to 2 cranberry pills a day. You have to drink a little extra fluid that will keep all these UTIs and everything at bay. Nope, nope, we were talking about that a couple weeks ago, Pete. Haven't heard nothing. No, no. If you buy it from Mountain Rose, it's cut up, it's dehydrated, it's organic, it's ready to use. You could smoke it. Uh, y'all, you could smoke mullein. It will work the same as drinking the tea, either or. But if you're going to smoke the mullein, you need to have that way I do it is well, I don't have the tools to make my stone pipes like I used to. Dedicate a pipe that has not been smoked for anything else to the mullein. And then that way you don't have to worry about any cross contamination or anything. But yeah, the mullein is ready to go. It's dried, it's cut up, it's beautiful. I don't use a whole lot of cumin. I don't. See, that red pepper flakes and all that's not going to work for this. It's not a cold. It's not a flu. It's a virus. Well, ain't no need to be sorry about asking questions. I'm more than happy. And all right, there. So the flowers are white. Nothing wrong with your goldenrod flowers. Nothing wrong. I'm gonna answer this for everybody who might have not heard me before. Good evening, Hoot Hoot G Mama Grows. How are you doing, darling? Welcome into chat. Uh, when you harvest your goldenrod flowers, a little past their prime, they could still be beautiful and yellow and everything. When they dry, if your temperature's just a little too high, or if they're just a little older than you think they will white poof, or what I call floof up. Mix them babies in still with your goldenrod mix. I am a firm believer that when you harvest your goldenrod for tea, especially for tea, you need 50% flowers, 50% leaves, if you could possibly do it that way. It's not just the flowers, y'all. You need flowers and the leaves. All right, y'all quit deleting messages now. I can't see stuff when y'all delete messages. Oh no, I ain't never done nothing like that, Pete. No, I'm good. I'm good. How you been doing, G Mama Grows? I ain't seen you in a while, darling. Yep, That was an American beauty berry. That was an American beauty berry that you got. Oh, you lucky rat. Speckled butter beans. Oh my God, I love them. They are so good. I am so happy that you're enjoying my channel. Welcome in the chat, hoot hoot, and I hope you are doing well. Owls on a tirade. Yep, no, I'm doing good. I just sound like I'm gruffy. Yeah, 170 is really, really warm. Is that as low as your oven will go? Because it don't take long. They'll even poof if you hang them up to dry. They're temperamental at times. Yeah, yeah. Dig up a sassafras tree. Dig up a sassafras tree. Roots can smell good. Oh, did I miss Pete? Hold on. Okay, Pete, you take care and you have a blessed evening. Now, let me know when you know something about your knee surgery, and I'll make sure that you're on the. I'll put a prayer list out. Yeah, Christmas lima beans are good, and then that way, Pete, all the owls can be praying for you when you get your surgery done. Good evening, Red. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? How do I save them to get the seeds for next year? All right. Unless you have some birds, wild birds trained, beautyberry seeds have to be ate by a bird, pooped out, and that's how they grow. You might get lucky. You might get lucky and be able to put them in the ground and they'll still grow. But the beautyberry cuttings need to be put in some rooting hormone and stuck in some good soil. Make sure you snip the end real good, unless they've got roots on them already, so that way they can get good contact with the rooting hormone. Yeah, I've been looking for sassafras leaves. Yeah, I know, Forest Girl. Lord, I know. I love lima beans. Lima beans are a weakness for me. Oh no, Red. Hope you got a great big harvest of them. Wait, you can't find any what? Can't find any what, Kathy? There's a good possibility they might not germinate. They might. They might not. You got a 50-50 chance. But most of them, uh, That's why they grow so prevalent in the wild, is because, well, birds eating the daylights out of them and pooping the seeds out. It's like mulberry trees. Yes, I do. I do take 2 tinctures on a regular basis, usnea and elderberry. My problem was I had decided to take a 2 week break off of them because, I wasn't expecting any cooties or anything. I was on day 12 of that break. Then the cootie carrier brought the virus home. So, yeah, I do take tinctures on a regular basis. Some of them. Now, another one I take on a regular basis, but I try to push through the pain, is the white willow bark, that tincture that I made. Um, but I didn't want to take it with this because I had a fever. And I didn't want to, being an adult, I did not want to take any aspirin with a fever because of the chance of Rye syndrome happening. All right, now here's another thing. Do the berries Are the berries on the stem in little balls? Here's a ball of berries. Here's a ball of berries. Here's a ball of berries. The ball of berries will be around leaves, or do they run all the way up the stem? Now, the it's the 2 year or younger sassafras trees that usually have the midden leaves. The older sassafras trees don't have the midden leaves. But the beauty berries are harvested in the fall, yes. Once they start turning up that beautiful purple. But you've got to make sure that the ones you're harvesting are the American beauty berries and not the Asian beauty berries. Good evening, Duval. How are you doing? Duval, I will get your partner's email address to you as soon as I get it. Okay, well then good. If it's balls, I know it sounds weird. Balls of balls. Yes, that's an American beauty berry. Uh so yeah, I personally would get the berries off of the plants. Save them anyway. Put them on paper towel. Let them dry. Get the berries off of the stems so they won't be under so much stress. When you get all that done, if you got some rooting hormone, that's powder, uh, have fresh water, a glass or jar, whatever, a fresh water. Snip the end once you get all the berries off. Leave some of the leaves. Dip it in the water, or snip it, dip it in the water, dip it in the rooting hormone, make sure it gets covered real good, and put it in down in some dirt. Proven winners brand, sometimes it's Monsanto. You just gotta be careful. I'm sorry I have no control over the ads during live stream. I apologize, y'all. But unfortunately it's how I make some a little bit of money, but I have no control over them. Yeah, you can make jam with it. Do you know how much you're gonna have to? It's bad enough you gotta have 6 cups of those berries just to make jelly. Imagine what you're gonna have to make jam. Okay, Amber, take care, darling. I am so happy that you got moved and that you're going to know what peace is. And I will get your partner's email to you as soon as I get it. You take care, and we will see you next Monday night. Yeah, I love sassafras. You used to, um, could find it all over the place here, but everything's been destroyed so much. Good evening, D. Welcome into chat. I'm sorry. Good evening, Mark Papa Gamble. Welcome into chat. Eat the squirrels. Eat the tree rats. All right. Good night, Pam. You take care, darling. Yeah, but with you having YouTube Premium, people like me, we don't make a dime. We don't make a penny. This is the only income we have right now. If it wasn't for YouTube, I don't know what we'd do. Okay, Kathy, you take care. You have a wonderful evening and a blessed week ahead. And we'll see you next Monday night. Hoot, hoot. Yes, willow water is a very good rooting compound. Yes, it is. Oh, I thought somebody was heading out. Sorry, Pam. Very, very little. Last time I looked, when it's somebody with YouTube Premium, in a month's time, I get 12 cents. That's it. 12 cents. No, not at hospital. We've been at home for a while. Well, we're at family's house. But yeah, we do not get much money at all from the YouTube Premium people. That's why the more ads you watch, the little bit more money we make. Yeah, as long as the leaves are well, you could also save the leaves. A lot of people forget, as long as your leaves on your sassafras tree are still green, You can harvest some of them off, dry them, and make your filet gumbo. The Hootie Hoop House is not doing anything at the moment. I haven't been able to get anything going in the Hootie Hoop House. There's a good chance I'm probably going to have to take the Hootie Hoop House down. Oh, you're welcome, Sandy. More than happy to answer your questions. I have not answered many comments on videos here lately because, well, I'm sick as a dog. Sick as a dog. Well, was sick as a dog. I'm better than I was. The redbud will do fine. It's mostly a understory tree. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Appreciate it more than you realize. Oh, thank you. I'll try to do as best as I can. Tomorrow I got to get to feeling better because I'm in a holiday cookie collaboration. So I've got to get one holiday cookie batch of cookies posted, video post the 25th. Well, sometimes when the video is low in the shed, it's because I've got the fan on, so I will survive and not fry in the shed. Don't worry, Dee, we ain't had any rain either. It's ridiculous. It looked like the bottom was going to fall out all day. Felt heavy, everything. Not a drop. Yep, I warned you first, girl. It was good. I told you that red bud jelly was good. November 8th, me and Junior will be heading back to Nashville so he could get checked up by the pulmonologist team. Yes, they are. Not only can you use the flowers in to dry and teas and also make jellies. Um, Later on, you'll see the little pea pods. They're also known as PEA trees. You can, as long as they're young, you can harvest those pods and cook them like you would. You can eat them raw, or you can cook them, saute them like snow peas. Also, as they get older, you can also eat the peas. You can shell the peas out of the pods. They even in the pods they have 25% protein. So yes, yes, they are a very beneficial tree. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Yep. Uh, Even through Kofi. Kofi doesn't take money, but when it goes through my PayPal will take some out of it. I have a PayPal link that's always below in the description boxes below my videos. If you want to donate, you can just use the PayPal link and choose friends and family and do it that way. Yeah, YouTube, if you donate through YouTube, they take a big chunk. They're way worse than PayPal ever thought about being. Yeah. When I got the $100 donation, yeah, I saw 70 of it. Yep, they took $30 out of it. Oh no, Mark. Oh no, I am so sorry to hear that. You are in my prayers, Mark. Would you like me to add you to the prayer list? Yes, you eat the pods when you saute them. Okay, let me get my notepad, y'all. Let me take a break from breathing for a minute. Well, not a break from breathing, break from talking. Let me rephrase that one. I don't want to take a break from breathing. Don't you give up the fight. You keep fighting. Now, unfortunately, the best, wait, the best fundraiser place, and I hate to say it, is the Facebook one. Facebook actually does not take no money out of it. I learned that long time ago. Good evening, fishing for fun. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Good evening, Brampton. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, absolutely, Dark Lord Monet. Yep, you better believe it, Mark. Fight like hell. Because the minute you give up, that crap's got you. The more you fight and stay positive, no matter what. I know it's hard. Stay positive. You got this. You got this. Yep. Most of them people done gone crazy. I don't trust neither party. Neither one of them. Yeah, it's sorry. Yes, ma'am. It's in always in the description box below my videos. It's my PayPal. It's the at symbol with Cedar, Cedar. And if you choose, a lot of people don't know, if you choose when you go to PayPal, choose friends and family. Sorry, y'all. Friends and family. Uh, they won't take money out of it. Yep, fluff that nonsense. I like that one. Whoo, Brampton. Yep, everybody's getting a late frost. We're supposed to have uh, a frost, I think, next week. Let me tell y'all. Now, me being sick, I've been sitting outside because it's getting a little harder to breathe in here because it's getting warm. I've been sitting outside because it's been a little cooler outside. Let me tell you, apparently you folks up north are getting cold. I have never heard so many back to back flocks. Now, of course, there's a little time in between them. Man, the Canadian geese has said toodles to y'all. Back to back flocks coming down like crazy, y'all. Oh, you're welcome, Mark. More than happy to. Good evening, Gear. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Feisty forever. Yep, or feral. Feral forever. Yep. Gotta fight it. Gotta fight it. Yeah, they've been coming during the night. They've been coming during the day. And all I could say is that the Canadian geese said, screw the North. We're gone. We're out of here. No, I don't need paper towel. None coming up. No, it's not. It's a whole lot lower. It's a different sounding honk. I did notice that too, D. Some, there was a few you could tell they were tired because they were just, and of course it's dark. You can't really see nothing. But poor little things were just barely over the treetops. And I'm like, going, oh, please let them make it. Oh, I'm better than I was, believe me. I'm actually shocked I've lasted this long. Good evening, Amita. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Yeah, yeah, Alaska's been getting quite a bit of snow. But yeah, the geese sound different at night than they do during the day. I will admit that when I notice that. And it's huge flocks. Usually it's just a few here and there, here and there. No, man, I tell you, they decided, nope, we're done. We're done with the North. We're out of here. No, I don't have a cold. I have a virus, not Chinese. Who, Lord, 79 in Texas. Yeah, Forest Girl's been wanting snow for a while, poor thing. I think she's done about burn up down there. But yeah, what I was talking about earlier when I made the video today. Well, I made it. I made it. I made it Saturday because I took a break Sunday. I made it Saturday. I just want y'all to realize I walk my talk. I wanted y'all to realize that when I make this stuff, I do use it. And I was hoping people realized and saw that, well, yeah, I was coughing in a paper towel. Oh, I love Nolans. Oh, I'm gonna get better. It's just my immune system is getting built back up. Okay, Mark. I'm just glad that you watched the live stream. I appreciate everybody that comes in and talks. Yeah, I know, Forest Girl, we're gonna finally make it to Cafe Du Monde. And we got to go to midnight call. Because, we got to have all the coffee and the beignets. Oh, welcome in, Vicky. Welcome in the chat. Oh, I'll get better. I'll get better. I just got to get it out of my lungs. When it goes into my lungs, that's when I have trouble. Well, I am happy that your internet is working. Oh no, I've had absent. Oh no, 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 it's nasty, nasty. Hey, I've been down there so many times. Yeah, I need to. I need to. I've been drinking the daylights out of mullein tea. That's just like, yeah, I've had the absinthe before. Oh my God, it's horrible. I've also had the Damiana. That stuff's horrible too. No, my eyes are not floating. Well, no, it was a sugar cube. It was a sugar cube involved. It was just horrible. I'm gonna just admit it. It was horrible. Ain't that the truth, D? Ain't that the truth? Oh no, believe me. I've been going to the bathroom enough. I've done, well, let's just say float a boat. Easily, more than likely, could float a boat. But now, what I was going to say, I also put it in the description box below the video as well. When you make that tea for colds and flus, keep an eye on it. You don't want to dry yourself out so bad that, yeah, I mean, this completely dried all up. This completely dried all up. Yeah, just in moderation. No, no, it would, but there's no need to go to that extreme with what I have. I know elderberry syrup will take care of it. That's why I'm sounding better. Elderberry syrup and the oozenia. Now, if those two, and plus doing the mullein tea and peppermint, if I keep doing those, I should be fine. Worst case scenario that this doesn't get better, I'll bring out the poker root. Now, on a positive note, I've been keeping an eye on this. Everything coming up out of the chest, it is still clear. So nothing has turned yellow or green. So that's a good note. Good evening, Ark Wild Man. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. Man, let me tell you, they've been flying like crazy past here at night. Oh, also, I'm taking a regimen of Mother of Time tincture, um, goldenrod tincture, uh, Usnea tincture, and I put those the recommended dosage amount in a shot glass. Take that with a little Coca-Cola. I'm not going to say Coke because somebody will think I'm doing cocaine, but Coca-Cola. And then I take a big swig of the fire cider honey oxymel. Yep, I have been trying the goldenrod tea. That's what dried this all up, which I allowed it to get too dry, which can backfire on you. Mountain Rose Herbs sells the Usnea. Now, if you go to the link, if you go to below any of my videos, even on this live stream, it should have it below in the description box. It should be my Mountain Rose Herbs link. You click on that, it'll take you straight to the store. Yeah, I'm sitting on probably about 38, 40 tinctures. I need to get to answering emails. I need to get to selling stuff. I know I've got salves I've got to make. I've got to get beeswax. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to be doing. Okay, Pam, you heading out? All right, you take care, darling, and we'll see you next Monday night. Hoot, hoot. Yeah, the thing about the black-eyed Susans, to use it as a medicinal, you have to use the roots. I don't have enough black-eyed Susans that I can, because when you have to use the roots of a plant, that's one less plant you have. Yarrow works really good. Yes, you can. You can make Usnea tea or you can make Usnea tincture. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not going to lie to you, that Usnea, it don't look like much or nothing. Make sure you got some honey. Make sure you got some honey. You're going to need it. That's wonderful to hear, Arc Wildman. Yeah, people been asking me about the ghost pipe tincture. I haven't been messing with that one. Yeah, I wouldn't use it if it's by a railroad because you're gonna have too many chances of runoff from the railroad, all that creosote, God only knows what else falls off those trains. So, yeah, I always avoid harvesting by railroads. Yeah, you're picking up what we call the southern Usnea. Now, make sure that it's Usnea and not, yes, make sure it's Usnea and not Spanish moss. Two totally different plants. You cannot use Spanish moss because it's in the bromeliad family and it's not medicinal at all and can make you sick. Make sure that it is Usnea. Oh, believe me, I got bukus of black-eyed Susan seeds, bukus of them. Okay, October Opal, I see how you are getting all wild, flying off. But yeah, that's the problem about making anything with black-eyed Susan. The medicinal part is the roots, and well, unless you got a bunch of them, yes, black-eyed Susans are medicinal. Well, Usually will grow everywhere, pretty much. It don't have to be in the mountains. It grows all around Memphis. It grows a lot of times around rivers, wherever, believe it or not, where the air is clear. Yes, we have found Usually in Memphis, but yeah, this is the time of year to be looking for it. Yeah, because you got to watch out about Spanish moss. You can use it for, like diaper padding and stuff like that. But you got to watch out because chiggers love Spanish moss. Okay, Forest Girl, darling, we'll see you next Monday night. You stay safe and sound. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see my. Hold on. You should be able to click it. Uh, it's not going to light up as a link. It says my PayPal link, blah blah blah. I can't remember all of it, and it says at Cedar, Cedar. Yep, lice. Yep, yep, lice will hide in it too. Yeah, the cayenne salve you got to be careful with because you can burn people's skin with that. The MRH. Oh, for the live stream, Mountain Rose herb should be in there. No, red, it's fine. Yeah, I ran out of room. That's why I don't have the amount of rows in my about section on my channel. Ran out of room. You're only allowed very little room. And I didn't want just my about page to be nothing but links. If you go, Virginia, if you go into my tincture making my how to make a tincture playlist, there are several Uznia videos. One is where I actually take you harvesting with us, where you get to see us pick it up and everything. And yeah, but yeah, the thing is, there's at least seven Uznias that grow in America. Now, there's a whole lot more worldwide. Most people are used to the old man's beard that grows out on the northwest coast that gets really, really long. The southern Uznia can be just little bitty pieces. If you're lucky, it can be balls, little round balls, kind of like mistletoe. Once in a blue moon will you get a long one. American, or actually Southern Usnea is always going to be short. But yeah, the black walnut salve is good to use, but you want the tincture more than you do the salve because it's the tincture, the black walnut tincture that is ivermectin. Yes, Virginia, there is Usnea growing. I can't laugh. I can't laugh. Yeah, it can be hidden. Yes, it does. But if you wait for a windstorm or right now's when it's going to start being easier to find on the ground. It kind of hides in the grass, but when the leaves fall and we have a windstorm or a rainstorm or just a windy day, usually will start falling down. Yep, yes it is. But the black walnut I'm keeping as tinctures because I like the ivermectin. Yep, they do. They hide under other lichens. Yes, they do. They're sneaky. But if you got, I have seen it, believe it or not, on pecan trees. I have seen it grow on walnuts. Now, it likes oaks. Its favorite is sweet gum trees. And yeah, just look around. You'll eventually find it, especially if you look at fallen branches. Yep, we don't have a whole lot of honey locusts this way. Yep, ours mostly falls from the Usnea here loves the sweet gum trees more. You probably did, Tammy. You probably did. I was going to do a video on the black-eyed Susans. It'll have to wait till next year because I don't have enough root. I only have 2 plants, and I don't want to kill my plants to make medicine just yet. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm sick, and I don't remember at the moment. I'm just drawing a blank. All this talking about it, it just went poof. It can be. It can. A lot of people don't realize elderberry is, well, besides the roots, elderberry's not going to kill you. But the elderberry tea, if made right, is made from the flowers of the elderberry plant. Yeah, you do, Tammy. But yeah, elder tea will always be elderberry flowers. No, because I haven't found no ginseng, and I can't afford to pay for no ginseng. It can be, but it's not as strong as echinacea. The Oh, thank you, Red, darling. Love you. As long as you put it in a jar with a tight fit lid, keep it out of direct sunlight, it's going to last for a long time. Now, if you want to make sure that it's dry and vacuum seal it in the Mylar bag, you're looking at 25 years or better. Fresh or dried. Sandy, fresh or dried. Yeah, but that's why a lot of our wild plants, too many root buyers, and not enough sustainable harvesting. That's why ginseng is so hard to find anymore because people got too greedy and sold all the plants just about out. That's why I tell everybody harvest in moderation, save some for later generations. Oh, you're welcome, Virginia. But yeah, that's why here most of the sassafras is gone. It's why most of the real chestnut trees are gone. The native chestnuts. That's why a lot of the native hickories are gone. Too much logging, too much clear cutting, too much greed. It's always about the money. And that's why I tell people when they harvest goldenrod, harvest some for you, leave some for the bees, because that's the last push of them being able to harvest pollen and make honey for the winter. Yes, echinacea is actually real echinacea is Tennessee purple coneflower. There's many different colors and many different kinds of coneflower, but the one that you want is the Tennessean purpureum. That's the medicinal one. But yeah, that's just like on elderberries. Always leave the top, way up top ones for the birds. But yeah, uh, so much has been over harvested, clear cut, and it's sad how many plants we have lost because of greed. And I try not to get on too much of a soapbox on it, but yeah, you can't hardly find many shagbark hickories anymore. We had one uh, on the edge of our place, and yeah, she died because, well, it wasn't took care of, but that one was huge and beautiful. Thank you, Jody. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, there's many different cone flowers. Only a few are medicinal. But yeah, a lot of people got greed about the sang, and that's why you can't really find sang, also known as ginseng, uh, in the wild like you used to. It used to be covering the hills, the hollers, all of it. The greed of money, the greed of money, and people killing each other for ginseng patches. But yeah, shagbark hickory makes some amazing syrup. Everybody was cutting down the hickories and the chestnuts because the wood is so beautiful and, of course, valuable that went into building houses and everything. Now, there's many different willow trees. Now, in my video, if I remember right, in my how to make a tincture video, especially uh, the willow tincture. There's 7 to 8 different willows that grow around my area. Each one is used for a different thing. They're not all for like headaches and body pains. Some are for other things. So, yeah, don't expect the same medicinal benefits if you're harvesting from a weeping willow because it's not going to have the same benefits as a white willow has. You're lucky, Mark. You're very lucky you got it. That's why I haven't been able to do anything with ginseng because I don't have it. Yeah, I don't like substituting stuff. If I don't have the real thing, I don't need it. Dogwood is okay, but I prefer the willow. The willow works better. You got to be careful anymore. Some of these dogwoods nowadays are GMO dogwoods, bred for better blooms and everything. So you need to be careful which ones you're harvesting from. I don't know about willow oak water. I've used willow water before. Pussy willows are your best ones to make your rooting water from. Snake root can be if used in the wrong ways. A lot of things get called a lot of different names. That's why you got to know what you're doing, why you got to study. Because ancestors had all kinds of crazy names for stuff. The reason why you can do the willow is it's not synthetic. The aspirin on the shelves is synthetic. And you got to remember where you got to be careful where you get your information from. A lot of your herbal teachings and stuff is backed by Big Pharma. You need to know who the author is. Follow the money, trace the money, find out who's supporting them. Follow back to see who it's linked to. A lot of your herbalists nowadays sorry y'all, a lot of your herbalists are paid off. Quit getting herbal information from RX websites. Go to actual herbal sites. Anything pharmaceutical, not going to tell you the truth, and they're going to try and scare the hell out of you. I'm fine. This is what happens when my sinuses go crazy. But I've been talking for almost 2 hours. I'm way better than I was because I couldn't talk for an hour. I could barely talk for an hour on Saturday. I'm getting better. I'm way better than I was. No, I'm talking. I'm getting warm. I've been staying outside so I could breathe. Hey, as long as the phlegm that's coming up is clear, I'm not infected. Believe me, this is way better than it was, y'all. If y'all thought I sounded bad Saturday, you should have heard me on Friday. Good evening, Tracy. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in the chat. I'll be fine. I am always going to be fine. Don't you worry about me. No, I'm fine. I'm taking my mullein tea mixed with peppermint. I'm got my elderberry syrup. What's my temperature? I'm hot as hell, baby. I couldn't help myself. I had to make it funny. I've tried not to laugh much all night. I couldn't help it. But yes, it's a it's a virus, y'all. I don't have the cold. I don't have the flu. It's not from China. It's a virus. I am prone, thanks to my ancestors, of when sinuses go wild, I automatically get bronchitis. It goes into my chest. I am doing better. I know you are. I know y'all are. I couldn't help myself. Okay, Red. Love you, darling. Love you so much. No, it's not ragweed. This is a virus that's going locally around. I wasn't being a smartass fishing for fun. I had to make a funny. I've tried to stay calm through the whole live stream so I could keep talking. Yep, I made a funny. I had to. This is a virus that's going around. I have a nebulizer out in the shed. Once we can get things hooked up, uh, I can roll with colloidal silver and that nebulizer, and I'd be fine. But no, it's not ragweed or anything. All I see is a school bus driver. He's around children. There's two things children are good at. One, driving their parents crazy, and two, being cootie carriers. Cootie, how do you want to put it? Cootie incubators. He came home with it. I've been under way too much stress this year. I've been trying to keep my immune system boosted up best I can. I was on a 2 week break, trying to let things fluctuate down to normal before I started back on my Uznia and elderberry. And he brought the cooties home. So I got the cooties. Yep, I'll tell you right now the two things that we took and we never did get the China virus was Uznia and elderberry tincture. Uznia tincture, elderberry tincture. Never got it. Oh, thank you, Jody. I appreciate it. But I couldn't help myself. I'm fine, y'all. This is good for me. I know me. That's why I brought y'all along when I made the tea. I knew what was going down. It's called sinuses into the chest, bronchitis. My grandmother was notorious for walking pneumonia. I'm trying not to hawk up loogies while talking to y'all. So that's why it sounds worse. Yep, absolutely. I agree with you on that one. Uh, Good evening, Jeff. Welcome into chat. How are you doing, Hoot Hoot? Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate it. Y'all, I'm going to be fine. Because you know by now, I'd be in the emergency room. I know how my body is. I have fought this great fight before. By now, I would be coughing up when I could green stuff. Everything is still clear. It has not gone to yellow, which is an amazing feat. It's amazing it's not green. So, and let it fly. No, you don't want me doing it that bad. If you're absolutely positive, Mark, y'all need to keep it, need to be using it. Oh, thank you, Candy. Dudette, thank you. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Yep. But here's the thing. You can keep boosting your immune system all you want to with herbs. You gotta eventually let yourself get sick once in a while. Now, granted, I was not trying to let myself get sick, but you can fry your immune system with herbs. You can. You can overboost your immune system. That's why I'm not using poke root yet. Strongest antibiotic there is on this planet. I'm not really that god awful sick. In my book, I'm not that god awful sick yet because poke root is your last go to for anything infectious. Every once in a while, you got to let yourself get sick or your body won't build up a natural immune system. Yeah, it's fine to use herbs, but why fry yourself to the point you fry your immune system to the point where it's not going to fight nothing because it's so used to have being forced to stay on autopilot on high for so long. Yeah, you can do more damage than good. Well, I couldn't stop the stress I was under because when your other half has to have his main artery completely rebuilt and you're told a different story at each hospital, and it took 3 hospitals to finally get the truth and to get him fixed. Yeah, there's some stresses you can't help. It's breaking up, it is. Oh, did I miss somebody? Oh, crap. Good evening, Mary. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I'm glad you was able to make it to the live stream too. Yep, third time shouldn't have had to be the charm, but it was. And it was a miracle because he shouldn't be alive. He should be dead as a door now. But it wasn't his time because they know don't take him yet. I've had walking pneumonia so many times, Ark. It's just normal for me. But yeah, it's breaking up. It's sounding better. And thank gracious, it's not green. It's not yellow. It is white and clear. So anything, and I'm coughing this up why it sounds so bad. I'm coughing this up from the lower lungs. See, I told you they're cootie carriers. They are not only cootie carriers, they are cootie incubators. He's still alive because believe me, that man, there's no. He should have died that night, but it wasn't his time. But yeah, be careful about that media, because they'll change it on you. I'm just not sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to be on YouTube because of all the crap they're trying to pull. Because you know what I do now, according to the ABC government, um, is illegal. I'm supposed to be getting any and every jar of oil or salve or tincture tested. Each test for each jar is about $1,000. You can kiss my grits. I'm not going to do it. Germ factors, yep. Thank you, Red. Love you dearly, darling. I don't know what I'd do without you. You're an absolute blessing. All of you owls are great. Yeah, it's illegal to be well. Sorry, I saw that a squirrel moment. But yeah, what I do is illegal. That's why you don't see a lot of the old time uh, healers and the old informations, because well, fear mongering, fear mongering through the churches helped kill a lot of the root workers and run them out of town and everything, because that's when big pharma was first coming out back in America, when they were first coming out, and they were giving money to the doctors, and the doctors were giving money to the preachers, or also known as the preacher man. And yeah, they were scaring people, telling them you didn't need to use those old remedies anymore. You needed to go to the doctor. Well, tell me how many doctors out there truly care about you being well? Or do they want you just to be a little bit well enough to feel a little bit good and keep you coming back for them prescriptions? Yep, I'm an outlaw. I'm a feral. I'm a feral herbalist. And you know what? This gooberment can kiss my unseasoned grits. That's if I even allow them to be near enough to me. Absolutely true, Mark. Yep, I am a habitual offender. I don't care. I will heal as many people as I possibly can. And I don't care if they don't like it. Listen, y'all don't realize I done a video when all that crap was going on about the baby formula. Baby formula. I was raised on the old fashioned evaporated milk formula. I made a video showing how to make the old fashioned carnation or any evaporated milk baby formula. That's what I was raised on. I'm not dead yet. I didn't have none of that soy crap. And I also showed how to make it out of goat's milk. Now, thankfully I have the video saved on my external hard drive. YouTube came down on me with an iron fist, and they're trying. Now, they didn't give me a strike, they gave me a warning. Well, here's the funny thing: anytime I go up to work on my YouTube to do videos or anything, there's that little warning up there. And now I'm getting notifications that if I want to erase that warning, I can go through and take these community guideline classes and have it removed, and they'll remove it in about 6 months. I'm busting out laughing. I'm thinking to myself, if I take that class, no, you're gonna. No, I'm not gonna take the class anyway because they can kiss my grits. I didn't do nothing to earn that. But if I'm gonna take that class, you're gonna delete that warning immediately, not wait 6 months to do it. No, I'm not taking your community guidelines classes because I didn't do nothing wrong. I just posted trying to help people save their starving babies because people don't have common sense anymore. Yep, they do, Arkwall, man, they do. That formula would have worked because I used one was for canned evaporated whole milk. The other one was canned evaporated goat's milk. And yeah, that formula would have worked for him too. I was raised on the carnation uh, formula. I'm pretty darn fine, you know. I survived. I wasn't latched onto, excuse the French, the tit. I survived. Once in a while, had a Coke bottle where they put a little Coca-Cola in your bottle. Back when I was a kid, they done that. You know what? I'm alive. They had what was called sugar tits. I'm alive. These kids nowadays being fed this soybean crap. Look how sick they are. Look at it. Good evening, Sarah Rose. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. It doesn't fit the agenda. Absolutely. Yep. Hot toddies in the bottle. Listen, teething when I was a kid, Grandma, well, I wouldn't know, but Grandma told me what she done. Dip that finger in some Irish whiskey, rub them gums. Them babies are fine. It ain't enough to hurt 'em. You only barely get your finger wet. Rub them gums. There was no such thing as alcohol fever syndrome back then. Absolutely, feral peer. I agree with you. Well, yeah, I prefer that the baby's on the teat, but how many women going to, take time to feed their babies, actually do right for their babies? Some women, granted, can't. I'm not holding that against them. Yep, whiskey on the gums coming in. Oh, also, I was going to tell y'all, uh, Mountain Rose, uh, hold on, y'all. Mountain Rose gave me an option. I now have a wish list of items on my Mountain Rose account too. Yep, that or we had the frozen. They had the old-fashioned teether rings that you could freeze. Uh, the ice in the teeter rings would numb the little baby's gums. But yeah, the old ways are being forgot because that's what it's meant to be. They don't want us surviving. They don't want us doing the old ways. They want us to stay, you know, addicted to big hormone. But like I said, yep, I was a happy baby when either grandma was either putting a little bit because you only need just barely the tip of your finger wet. And I'm not talking about dripping, soaking wet. And just rub those poor little baby's gums. Clove bud oil, done in moderation. Same thing. Hmm. You know why a lot of people having trouble with all these allergies and food allergies and stuff? They've done Frankenstein the food so much. We're not supposed to be eating soy anyway. These babies aren't supposed to be being raised on plant proteins. It's the food. It's everything around us. It's the cleaning products. It's the poisons they spray. It's the, of course, Frankensteining everything. Yeah, and there's not like he said. A lot of people don't know what on earth a wet nurse is. But yeah, there's so much that a lot of people aren't doing like they should. And that's what, oh Lord, I better be careful about doing that. I don't want to go too feral. Uh, I, oh, I made it. I made it to 2 hours. I was hoping I was going to get to spend time with everybody. I want to remind everyone that's new to the chat or new to my channel. I need to do my channel 101 because a lot of people don't read the description boxes below the videos. I know they don't by the questions they ask. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the questions. But one person asked me 3 questions, and all 3 of them was answered in the description box below the video. But y'all don't worry about me. I'm going to get better. Let me tell you, to last 2 hours or over 2 hours tonight, that proves that I'm getting better because Saturday I couldn't even last an hour. All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe and sound out there. Continue to stock up everything that you can when you can. Stay safe. See, I'm telling you some crazy crap. What's going on in the Middle East is just a cover up, y'all. Watch out. I'm telling you, something's a coming. Hey, I might be a tad bit sick, but I'm not out yet. Thank you, Arkwall, man. I appreciate you coming in. Everyone, y'all stay safe, stay sound, keep your eyes and your ears open. Be careful what you listen to, because you will be led astray very easily. A lot of what used to be channels like me are now more interested in pushing the fear mongering. And have you noticed how big they've grown? They lost contact. They've lost contact with the people. Now, once in a while, I'll do a let's have a talk video if things are bad. I've been too stressed out to worry about that here lately. And I figured there's enough fear mongering going on. Not that I was fear mongering. People, be careful who you watch, because fear mongering makes some money. Arguing with one another makes them even more money. And the sad part is, they know this and they have no shame. And that's why I'm not doing it on this channel. Yes, also, if you have not emailed me yet, please email me so I can get y'all partnered up. Everyone, take care. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you more than you know. Don't forget to click the like button, thumbs up, as you head out. Y'all take care, stay safe and sound, and know that y'all are loved and appreciated more than you know. Mwah. F. Peer, is it too late to call you? I'm going to ask one last question. Farrell, are you still there? I'll just surprise her. Y'all take care. Know that y'all are loved. And I will see y'all next Monday night. Hoot hoot. Mwah. Love you guys. Feisty forever. Feisty Farrell. I love it.